paglalaro.
Makasuyo buong gabi, masaya't magkatabi, makayakap sa buong magdamag, kahit layo kang nilalang.
Ganyan ka sana, dahil ganyan ako. Laging tapat ay laging totoo. Di ko malaman ang natarama sa tuwing ika'y aking nakikita. At kung ano sa damdamin, nag-abot-abot ang kaba.
I'll be there to love you so. You are my soul.
Kailangan ko'y ikaw dito sa piling ko.
Mangangarap lang bang nag-iisa ang makapiling ka?
Ang pangarap mo ay makakamtan, basta't maghintay ka lamang. Nandito ako, umiibig sa'yo, kahit na nagdurugo ang puso. And I waited for so long for love to come along. Now I'm ready for something real this time.
Giliw, ano't di ka kumikibo.
Hello, everyone. Woo, I'm so excited to be here with all of you guys. We have so many people joining us from many different parts of the world. So I'm so excited. But before we actually get to that, let me introduce myself. Hello, everyone. I am BJ Sam with 2M's from Mix Global, and I will be hosting today's Troy Laureta Giliw Global Media Conference. So good morning, good evening, wherever you are joining us from. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day for joining us here today. Of course, welcome to all of the press and to all of our virtual audience who is here with us. I know you're all excited for this because Giliw, a Troy Laureta OPM Collective Volume 2 just dropped today. I was actually just listening to it before we started this, and you obviously also were listening to it. We heard like small snippets of it too, and I know you're all really excited for today. I'm so excited that you guys are here because we also have some of the artists who worked on Giliw joining us. But before we get to that, I know all of our media friends and everyone who's joining here is so excited. So if you are going to be sharing part of this media conference that we have, don't forget to use our official hashtag for today, which is hashtag Troy Laureta Giliw Media Con. So we would love to see all of your posts later on. And we also want to say hello to everyone who is tuning in on the Star Music YouTube channel and Star Music Facebook page, because we are live right now. It's the beauty of the internet. You know, we are from many different parts of the world and we are going live to celebrate, of course, music. And just before we start as well, I do have a couple of reminders for our media friends who are joining us here on Zoom today. Please do keep yourselves on mute unless we call you on so that we can hear whoever is speaking and we can all have a fun time here today. Don't worry, I will be calling you on to ask your questions to everyone later on. But I'm so excited to be here with all of you guys. I'm so excited, obviously, because I love this album. From what I've heard so far, I am enjoying it so much, and I'm sure you guys too. But we do have a couple of the artists who worked on Giliw who are joining us here. So let's run down our list of who will be joining us for today. So first up, of course, we have the brain behind Giliw, a Troy Laureta OPM Collective Volume 2. He is an award-winning Filipino-American musical director, keyboardist, and producer that has worked with the likes of David Foster, Deborah Cox, Ariana Grande, and so much more. With this album, Troy Laureta aims to show that music, especially OPM, has no boundaries. So obviously, Troy Laureta is joining us here today. Hey, Troy.
Hi, guys. Hi, everybody from the press. Hi, Sam. How's everybody? Hope everyone's doing well.
Yes, we're all good and very excited that you are here. But we're going to be, talking more about the album in just a bit. But let's run down through everyone who is here with us. Obviously, you can see, guys, that Troy has people with him as well. So first up, we have one of the producers of this album is a voice that you have come to know and love since 2005. And this global singing sensation, otherwise known as Jake Zyrus, lends his powerful vocals and musical talent to bring to heart the tracks of Giliw. So hello, Jake. Long time.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to see you here. Thank you for joining us. But along with Troy and Jake, we also have Chessa, who is a Filipino-American power balladeer that has been showcasing Filipino talent since joining NBC's The Voice in 2012. She showcases her soulful voice and creativity by co-producing Giliw, a Troy Laureta OPM Collective Volume 2. Hi, Chessa.
Sam, nice to see you again.
Hello, I know. I love this hair. It's
Thank
so
you.
beautiful. I'm feeling it so much right now. But thank you for joining us as well, Chessa. But also, another artist who will lend her voice to Giliw, a Troy Laureta OPM Collective Volume 2, is the Philippines Soul Princess, Jonah. Hello, Jonah. Hello, are you there?
Hi.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody, and
Jonah.
wherever you are. Hi, everyone. How are you? Hi, Sam.
Hi,
And to
Jonah.
our new friends here, thank you, and I'm happy to be here. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous because this is my first time again since the start of the year to have a Mediacon again.
Oh, wow. Well, we're excited that you're here. Looking very fresh. We are loving this
Thank
fresh
you.
look
You
right now.
are too.
Thank you so much, Jonah. Wow. Kinilig yan. But thank you so much for joining us today, Jonah. But next up, we also have our next featured artist from the Giliw album is a Los Angeles-based singer-songwriter who is making her way as one of the up-and-coming R&B artists of this generation. With chart-topping hits like Only Want You and Blame, Skylar Stecker's soulful voice is the perfect addition to Giliw, a Troy Laureta OPM Collective Volume 2, my bad. Hello, Skylar.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm loving the swing moment that you're having.
Oh
right
my God,
now.
thank you. It's like in the corner of my room and it's my go-to for all, like, that has the good lighting and everything. So,
Wow, yeah. It's a very useful corner, very unique. Too.
Right?
I think
I spend more time in
yeah.
this corner than I do anywhere else, honestly.
Yeah.
So
I would too. I do not blame you, but thank you so much, Skylar, for joining us here today. But we also have our next artist who is featured in this album is a platinum selling artist known for the hit song Never Enough, with numerous collaborations under her belt, from Michael Bublé's Help Me Make It Through the Night to Andrea Bocelli's Tour, which she is currently on. Loren Allred's heavenly voice with Troy Laureta's production genius for Giliw album is another match made in heaven. So hi, Loren.
Hi, Sam. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here.
We are so excited to be here with you as well. I heard that, you're on tour right now. So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us.
Oh, of course. I love Troy and I'm so proud of him and this project. And just hearing all the other singers, I'm just excited to talk about it and hear everyone's point of view. So I'm excited.
Yes, we're all really excited for that as well. But we also have a couple of other artists joining us. So our next artist is the Grammy Award-winning group All for One, that is internationally known for making beautiful love songs that not only chart radio airwaves, but also garner countless awards. So with timeless songs like I Swear, I Turn to You, and so much more under their belt, the collaboration with Troy Laureta is sure to be another hit. So hello, guys. Hello.
Hi. Hey, how's everybody
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for joining us here today.
Oh,
Thanks, guys, for having us. And we're glad to be here to support Troy
He killed it on
Aw.
this one, and it was so amazing to work with him. So we're super excited about it.
Definitely.
Aw.
Thanks,
And we're all
Scott.
really excited for the music and of course for having you guys here as well. We're so excited that everyone is here today to talk about, of course, the album as well. So I think that's everyone who is joining us for today.
I have one more
Oh,
sound.
there
She
we
came in
go.
last minute. I'm sorry, guys, for the press. Sorry to interrupt the Mediacon. I have one more artist. She actually
Yay.
opened my album. And we'll talk about her more because there's a significance as to why, I had her on my album. But she was, she's from the Philippines, and I wanted to start off my album with somebody from the Philippines that really embodied what OPM is. And she's also been seen on, numerous television shows. One in particular was The Voice Kids. She opened up my album, ladies and gentlemen. Please give we have her here. She's beautiful. She's young. Her name is Ada, Miss Ada. Beautiful singer.
Hi, Ada.
Hi, Ada.
Oh, Ada, you're so cute. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Kamusta ka naman?
Okay lang po.
Oh, what a sweet, small
Hi,
voice.
Ada.
Hello po.
Hello, Ada. Thank you for joining us, Dendita, for our global media conference. We're so excited to be here with you, of course. So thank you for joining us, and all to the artists and also our media friends who are here. I know you're all really excited to talk about the album. It's a huge project with so many artists involved. So I think it's about time we get our Q&A started because we have quite a number of questions because obviously everyone wants to know about the album and the process of creating it. So let's actually kick things off with some of our friends coming from our media. So first up, we have Young Chavez of ABS-CBN, TV Patrol, and TFC News. So Young, are you there? Do not be shy. You can unmute. You can mute. You can unmute whenever you are available. No, yes, maybe. Okay, if Young is not here. Oh, there. Hello? Hello, Young. Are you there? Oh no, I don't think Young is here yet. So we'll circle back to Young.
I didn't know that my phone wasn't starting. What was that?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Hello.
Perfect. Hi, Young.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. But first of all,
No worries.
hi to the three musketeers over there. I'm
Hi,
Troy Chesa. I'm gonna see you another time. So I'm gonna reserve my questions to the other ones because I'm doing a story about the three of you and Ada also. Let me start off with Loren. Loren,
go ahead.
Hi, Loren.
Hi.
Can you tell me a little bit how, the process of learning Tagalog, I mean, learning a new song is hard enough, but learning Tagalog and kind of getting into the nitty gritty of it, what was it like? And was there a particular phrase that you struggled with?
Oh my goodness. When Troy asked me to do this song, of course I was intimidated. Tagalog is a very complex language, and he sent me the lyrics, and he also sent me Regine Velasquez's performance on the Wish Bus. So I did get to listen to the song, and I really just practiced a lot, but it was in the studio. Troy really helped me get in there and taught me the little inflections, and I really was committed to trying to make it sound as good as possible. There was one line, Troy, can you remind me which one it was? I was tripping up on it. It was like a tongue twister. Was it the Tangangawi? Which one? Tell me the line. It took some time, that one line,
Yes.
But we got it, we did it. And I really just was so excited for the challenge, and I can't wait to sing it live one day. That will be the next challenge.
Oh my God, live! Well, we're looking forward to that. And I'd like to ask Al for one as well. The same question. What was it like? Because language is language, but being able to sing in a different language is a challenge unto itself.
It was a little intimidating. I have to admit, when we first got asked to do it, I was like, I don't know. We did one record back in the day. They always made us do our stuff in Spanish, and it never sounded right. It's like the guy who taught us phonetically, we would ask him, is it pide me or pide ma? And he'd be like, exactly. We're like, well, what is it? So when I asked to do this, when I was telling Jamie on the phone, I was like, I don't know, Jamie, this is going to be another Spanish pide me, pide ma. I don't know. I wanted to be authentic, and Troy was very, very good in the studio and making sure that we pronounced it correctly.
Yeah. I was super intimidated, and I told him, I said, "Listen, Troy, I can't roll R's. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff I can't do. Now, Alfred can naturally do that, but there's a whole bunch of things I cannot do." And Troy said, "Don't worry, Jay, I got you." And we went through that thing line by line, and he really helped me, not only get it right, but get it right and feel like I could sing it and put my soul into it. And I think he did that for all four of us.
And Alfred, was it the same for you? Was there a particular phrase that you struggled with?
Oh yes. Even though I speak Spanish, and some of the words kind of like sound the same, so but not really. But yes, I definitely struggled, and there were some tongue twisters, like Loren was saying, that it was pretty complicated. But we got it. Thanks to Troy. Troy's amazing. He's an amazing producer.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much, everyone, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.
Thank you so much, Young, for your questions. But don't worry, you guys did amazing jobs on the Filipino songs. I mean, even us Filipinos who are fluent in the language, we also get, tongue-tied every now and then. So that's totally fine. You guys did amazing. But let's get to our next question, coming from DJ Ryan Orlando from Pinoy Vibes, Toronto. Hi, DJ Ryan.
Good evening.
Hi.
Good evening from Toronto. Good morning. Hi, Sam. Hi, Troy.
Hi, Toronto. What's up?
Yeah. Nice weather here. A bit cold. How are you guys?
Good, thank you.
Before I ask my question, I would like to shout out to All for One. Rose, I'm so starstruck right now because I really love your song. So, love you guys.
Thank you.
All right. So, my first question is for Troy. Troy, I'm the one who's bugging you on Instagram.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. All right. This is my first question. Pwede mo ba ma-share sa amin ano yung secret? What's the secret of Troy Laureta? Kung paano mo nagagawang maging effective ang mga non-Filipino singers na mabigyan ng kakaibang approach na talaga namang sobrang sarap sa tenga. Pakinggan yung mga songs na in-arrange mo, lalo na sa part ng mga climax ng mga songs mo. Talagang sobra, pag nagdadrive ako, tumataas ang balahibo ko. Anong sikreto ng isang Troy Laureta?
I guess there's really no secret. I was influenced by a lot of great people. I worked, like, one of my greatest idols and the king, at least for me, of all love songs and ballads, is my mentor, David Foster. And I worked with him so closely, especially in the past 10 years. So being influenced by that. And I sing a little bit. I don't consider myself a singer, but I like to think that I understand a singer's and the way of the voice works and what kind of music, what works around certain kinds of voices. When the voice gets soft, I play softer and make different kind of arrangement kind of things based on that. And it's no secret, it's just kind of studying people's voices and just being one with the music. And over the years, I've been really lucky to be able to work with such amazing singers like the ones here today. So yeah, that's how I do it.
You're the best, Troy. Honestly, you're the best. We love your music, actually. Hope to see you soon here in Toronto. And my second question is for Jake Zyrus. Hi, Jake.
Hello po.
Isa sa nagbigay ng inspirasyon sa mga Filipinos all over the world is ang awiting Maghintay Ka Lamang. And we are so excited kasi kilala ka sa paglabas ng emotion mo sa mga songs na kinakanta mo. Sino ang nasa isip mo habang inaawit itong song na ito? And if nakikinig siya ngayon, what is your message?
Actually, alam naman po ng mga tao kung kanino ko dinededicate yung song, which is it's for my mom. And obviously, if she's listening right now, she knows I love her very much, and that song will always be for her. So yeah.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, DJ Ryan, for your questions. But let's keep the ball rolling. We have questions coming from Abzi from Pinoy Vibes Toronto as well. Hi. Oh no, Abzi, we cannot hear you right now. Oh, you have no audio right now, Abzi. Sorry.
Oh, Abzi, no.
No. No. No, okay, but don't worry, Absi. You can. We'll call you back later on. Hopefully we get to figure
hear
out the audios. There, yes, perfect.
All right. Okay.
There
There you go. Okay. So my first question is for Troy. First, congratulations! You have an amazing album, and your voice is really amazing. I can definitely agree to everyone who love your songs. So my question for you is, are we expecting more collaborations in the future with other OPM artists? Probably with Katrina Velarde, Sarah Geronimo, Jed Madela, Ogie Alcacid, or Bamboo?
Of course, I would love to collaborate with more OPM artists. You know, I'm from here, so it's really kind of hard to go over there, you know. But as soon as the quarantine and the pandemic gets a little smoother and everything, I would love to collaborate. You know, I used to actually collaborate with Filipino artists before the pandemic. I've done stuff with Lani Mista Lucha, with Kyla, with obviously Jake. And I want to get back into it. I love producing. I love producing Filipino talent. Obviously, this is something to support and promote Filipino music and talent. So absolutely. And I would love to continue making volumes and volumes and volumes for the future. So
that's great to hear. You know, we really love OPM. And thank you so much for answering that question. My next question will be for Jake, Chessa, and Jonna. Did you guys contributed with the arrangements of these songs or these timeless songs you sang as part of this powerhouse collaboration with Troy? Let's hear it first from Jake.
Actually, kasi po the way naman na magtrabaho po kami, you know, kahit na kanta namin or ibang kanta like kay Chess or kay Jonah, lahat naman po ng parang lahat contribute. So lahat po kami nagbigay ng ideas, we basically, you know, like help each other para
okay.
Para tapos na kasi di ba alis na ako sa Monday. Tutulungan ako sa iyo.
Somebody's
sa social na kwento. Sabi niya, uy,
alright, how about Chessa?
Ano ba? Basta siguro hindi naman live yan na
yeah.
Show.
Hello.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway,
yeah,
I think Chessa.
Yeah, let's hear from Chessa
Yeah.
this time.
I think they want me to talk. You go.
I wouldn't necessarily say I would put a lot of help with arrangement. I would do more vocal production with Troy, and I would help do background vocals. But he would always come to us, me and Jake, and ask us for our opinions. And of course, we would collaborate and be like, what if you do it like this? So it's definitely a collaborative effort.
Thank you, thank you. And let's hear it from Jonna, please.
Hi. Hi, Miss Absi. So, in my case naman, I just told Kuya Troy na ang gusto ko lang na arrangement dito, of course, is yung napakaganda. So, hindi ko na alam how would I explain to Kuya Troy ano exactly yung gagawin niya. But I trusted him so much. And I'm so happy sa naging result ng arrangement, which is, I super love. Parang nag-resemble siya sa mga, it's a modern ballad, pero nandun talaga yung punong-puno ng emotion, like yung mga kanta noong 90s, but modernize. So I really love the whole arrangement, especially the strings and the piano parts. Kasi I really love it. Gusto ko talaga yung dynamics and all. So parang yun lang yung contribution ko kay Kuya Troy, na Kuya Troy, bahala ka na, and I just want a modern ballad. Yun lang.
Yeah, but your voice is amazing. So, yeah, that's something to look forward. And my last question, of course, for all for one, Loren and Skylar. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I'm so kilig. I'm not sure if you know what that is, but I'm so kilig to have you here. So my question would be, the songs that you sang with Troy in this album are big time hits. Aside from your crystal voices, what makes your rendition with Troy extra special? Let's start with All for One.
Sure. You know, the thing is, you know, Troy had told us from the beginning that these were really, really timeless records. And, you know, when we heard them, that was our first time hearing them. And, you know, one of the things I know I like to really listen for first, the first thing that gets me with any song first is always the melody. Then I like to know what it's saying. And I know for me personally, when I heard the melody, and I told you this, Troy, there's parts of it that really remind me of like Sam Cooke and some other great soul singers. And the song was very soulful. And so I was like, yeah, I'm completely down with this. I don't know about you guys.
No, exactly. I said the same thing to Troy and assume, like, what am I singing about? Because I don't want to be canceled if it's nothing I don't want to sing about. What am I saying? Just tell me what I'm saying first. And then once he told me what it was, I was like, okay, so I can get into this. And Philip, I've always said this amongst my friends and amongst a lot of people that when it comes to like Filipino music and Filipino singers, they're like black gospel singers. They're like Filipinos, the new black. So it was easy. It was easy to get it to tap into the soul and the vibe of the song because it felt natural and normal.
Great.
Yeah, I was the same way. I didn't know what I was singing. I started singing like the first few phrases, and then I said, "Hey, Troy, what are we singing about?" And so he told me. So it's definitely awesome. I enjoyed it very much.
All right, thank you so much. Can we hear some words from Loren and Skylar?
Sure. So just like the guys said, you know, it was important for me to know what I was singing about. And so I asked Troy to give me the translation, and just hearing about how romantic and sweet the song Araw Gabi is just made me feel like I could give it my own interpretation. But honestly, it's Troy's arrangement of the song. I think he just gave it a whole new life, you know, different key changes, just beautiful solos, and of course his background vocals. He says he's not a singer, he's a singer.
Troy definitely a singer. He tries to act coy, but he can do it.
Yeah, Troy can blow. He over there playing, y'all. Troy can blow.
Yeah, he'll be like, "Ooh." I'm like, okay, Troy, sing.
Yes, he gave me a lot of riff ideas. It really was such a collaborative process in the studio. And so, yeah, I think the combination of all those things gave the song a new life. So, yeah.
Thanks, Loren and Skylar.
Yes, no, they all said it beautifully. I mean, Troy is so special, and I've had the pleasure of being able to work with him on a lot of different things, including my own projects and my own shows and everything since I was what, Troy, like 12?
Since you were 12, baby.
So young and little, and I've always been in complete awe of just how kind and amazing of a person you are, Troy, but also just how talented and how naturally it comes to you. So when you asked me to be a part of it, I was obviously very, very excited, and I obviously have a lot of respect for Filipino music and Filipino singers, and I just feel honored that I hopefully didn't butcher it.
No,
and
no.
that he helped me with like pronunciation, all that kind of stuff. But I just a huge honor to be, you know, even sitting here today and celebrating Troy's beautiful piece of work. So
thank you so much. I think we can all agree that Troy is a genius.
100%. 100%. The definition.
100%. That is right. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Ashley, for all of your questions. And just a quick reminder before we get to our next questions. Also, remember to everyone who's tuning in, please do keep yourselves on mute so we can hear everyone speaking clearly, so that, you know, we can learn more about the album, the music, and of course, the artists who are joining us here today. But let's get to our next question, coming from Coco Martini from Pinoy Vibes Toronto 2. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Coco.
Hello.
Hi. My question is for Jonah and Skylar. But before that, I'd like to congratulate Troy Laureta. You know, fan mo talaga ako. At saka, Volume 1, amazing. Volume 2, super amazing. Sana meron pang Volume 1000.
Sana po. Thank you po.
Okay, yeah, congratulations. Now, my question is for Jonah. Hi, Jonah.
Hi, Coco Martini.
Yeah.
Hello po.
Hi. My question about the song Someone to Love Me. Can you tell us something about this song? Because for sure, marami na nag-aabang nito. Lalo na ikaw pa ang singer. So, ang dami nag-aabang yan.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so Someone to Love Me. This song is about searching for your one true love, and it's like you're waiting for a long, long, long time already to find that one true love. And I think that song kind of resonates with my experience. Despite having experienced all the heartaches, all the hardships, and all the waiting games. So finally, parang eto ka na, ready ka na for this very one true big love. So yeah, Someone to Love Me is all about that. And I'm very happy kasi this is the sole original composition in the album, and I'm super happy that Kuya Troy has given me the opportunity to record this in his volume 2 album. So, yun po. I'm just happy and excited and proud na nakasama ako dito sa napakagandang project na to. So, thank you. Thank you also for your very good feedback. And I'm excited for everyone to hear this song na rin po.
Thank you, Jonah. And my
Thank you.
thank you. My second question is for Skylar. Hi, Skylar.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. My question for you is, what can you say about Filipino songs like Laging Tapat by Jolina Magdangal, plus with new arrangement that suits to your amazing voice?
Aw, thank you. Well, no, Troy did an absolutely amazing job. And I unfortunately hadn't heard the song beforehand because it's such a beautiful song. So I wish I would have. But when Troy sent it to me and brought up the project that he was working on, obviously with how amazing he is and how beautiful the first project came out, I was very, very excited and honored to even, lend background vocals or anything he would have needed to be a part of this. So the song is beautiful. It's such a sweet and beautiful song. And, the original singer executes it beautifully. So, I just try to do my own little thing and incorporate a little bit of like an R&B kind of simple flair to it. But I'm just very, like I said, honored to even just be a part of it, period, anyway, because he did an amazing job bringing it to life and, taking it from what it was and turning it into the Troy version, which in my opinion makes everything better. So
Thank you. I love the way you sing the the chorus. Di magsasawa. Can you give me just a little line?
Want me to sing it? Okay, Troy's gonna like come at me and be like, "That is not how you pronounce it." He's gonna be like, "Sis, what did you just say?"
I like the way you sang it.
The ending, the kind of, it's not gonna be great, but let's see. The lagi tapa, lagi totoo, right? Is that kind of not terrible?
I love it.
I'm seeing that was terrible. Troy's gonna text me after this and be like, "How dare you?"
Thank you, Skylar. Thank you, Troy.
Thank you, Pa.
Thank you so much. And I'm so happy, I was really thinking like at one point in this global media conference, someone's gonna sing, us Filipinos, we love to sing, but Skylar, hats off to you. That was so amazing. That small preview that you did. You go, girl. But let's get to our next questions coming from Jerry Sibal and Edwin Josue. There we go. Hello. Hello, Jerry. There you go.
Hi.
Hi.
We have not met Troy, Jake, and Jessa. How are you? This is Edwin.
Hello, Poster Jerry.
Yeah, how
Hello,
are you?
Troy.
We missed you in New York, but every time you come here, please ring us through Nerissa. Thank you, Nerissa. And
Yes.
thank you also for putting upfront original Filipino music. Hopefully, after Anak, we'll have Troy Laureta having an international scene or breaking American mainstream.
Thank you, Pa.
Congratulations to you. My first question is actually, what motivates you in writing or composing all these songs? Do you need to be in an environment, or do you have a vice? Like, because you're an artist, artists usually drink, or tell us something more, the inner feeling that you're having while composing these songs. Hi, Jonah.
To me?
Hi,
Is, that,
Sir Jerry.
is the question to me, Sir Jerry?
This is Edwin. That's my question to you. What type of
Okay.
environment or vice that you have in composing these songs, these beautiful songs, and that you've created?
Yeah, my motivation. I have a lot of motivators, but I think one of the greatest ones that I have is God. Um, God has brought me through a lot of things, especially through the pandemic. And during the pandemic is when I kind of got to reintroduce my relationship with God, if that makes any sense. And I think that it really it kind of taught me that life is too short, and it kind of gave me the courage to do it. I'm a musical director by trade, so I'm very used to being in the background around these guys and around the singers that you guys see. So it was very scary for me, and it was a very emotional time. So when it comes to just things that motivate me, God does, and my my culture, my people. I grew up listening to Filipino music, like I said, and to be able to create a beacon of hope and inspiration for somebody like myself that didn't have that growing up is something that what Giliw and Kaibigan was about, is to inspire people to go for it. Something that, like, who knew that All For One or Never Enough Singer is gonna sing like the Filipino songs that I sang at 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to do that, to inspire someone to go and do something that doesn't seem like it could be possible, is possible. That's my motivating force, to be able to just use my voice and what God gave me to inspire and to give hope to people that need it, especially during this time.
Beautiful. Well said. Congratulations, Troy. And this is Jerry Sibal. I have a question for Loren. And what drive you to accept this project, considering this is quite challenging for you and singing, foreign language and that you're not familiar with? And thank you very much. We're so proud of you and for taking this project, and trying to help us and bring our language and culture to the world.
Oh my goodness, I'm so touched that you would say that. I kind of feel the opposite way. I really feel honored to do this. I went to Manila a few years ago and just saw how much the people in the Philippines love singing. I remember seeing karaoke machines in people's backyards, people singing in the mall, people singing at 1 a.m. It was just so full of music. And not only that, I think the Philippines has some of the greatest singers of all time come from that culture. And so just to be able to even emulate some of these classic songs was just an honor to me. So it really was an easy decision to make, and just working with Troy is so fun and easy. So I'm still on cloud nine just for the opportunity to do it.
Wow. Congratulations, and we're honored. Good luck on you.
Thank you.
When actually blogging and sharing all this, Troy, just to let you know, when I saw Nicole, I actually shared it. I've got a lot of followers in social media, so people have been listening to the song, and congratulations.
And
Thank you,
power.
Pa.
And more power to you, Jake, also.
And thank you.
Jonah.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
All
Thank you,
artists.
Nerissa.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jerry and Edwin, for your questions for everyone today. But let's get to Troy Santos from Business Mirror. Hi, Troy.
Hi, good evening. Good evening.
Another
Kapangalan
Troy.
kita. Another
Hi.
Troy, ha?
Another Troy, yes. Hi, Troy.
Musta na? So Jake and Chessa, last time I saw you was in TOFA 2012, I think, right?
Oh my God, that's such a long time
Oh,
ago.
I still have the
Wow.
picture. I was the photographer that night.
Yes.
So question, Troy. I grew up in a time like where these OPMs were created. So I think we can remember when was the last great OPM was created. I think it's time to inspire Filipinos now to rewrite. Kasi naririnig ko, everyday dito, ibang tugtog, nagkikreate. Pero sa Philippines, parang paulit-ulit lang yung tugtog. Nire-remake lang ng nire-remake. Ganon. So, using your power, how would you inspire Filipino musicians to create new originals again?
I think I mentioned this not too long. I think I was talking with Tito Boy about this. I think the real thing is that Filipinos need to embrace our music again. I think you know, I come from the States. I love all the music that comes out from the West. You know, we have Adele, BTS, and even from like our own people in the East. But I think that once Filipinos really just kind of learn to embrace it and kind of accept the power that OPM has, they're so beautiful. There's so many great singers that have come out of the Philippines, and I think that once we kind of believe in ourselves to do that, we can be just as big as J-pop and K-pop and all those. OPM is such a beautiful form of music, and not a lot of singers do that. You know, like belt out songs like Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. Not that kind of singing, that kind of songs don't really exist that much these days. So Filipinos have a powerful weapon that has no competition at the moment. Not a lot of people do that kind of music. So we should, that's what it is. We should really learn to love our music. OPM music is so beautiful. And I think once we do that, that's when we start to kind of see it more often. Like I am using my platform to gather the people that I've worked with, but I can only do so much. So I feel like if there is, you know, 100 or 1,000 more people that are doing the stuff that we are doing, I feel like, you know, OPM has like a really good chance at becoming international.
Hopefully with your album, inspire sila. Second question, how about the collaborative work with with, you know, mixed Filipinos like Iglesia, Bruno Mars, Hers, or maybe Jokoy in your third album?
Oh, you know, yes, I would love to. I mean, if you know somebody, you know, I would love to. You know, especially for example, like Bruno Mars, he's from Hawaii, like me and my sister. So I would love to. I mean, it's just kind of a time and place for it. So when the third album comes, you know, you never know what will happen. So
ang laking album nun. I mean, like not even Filipino singers like Blue Diamond Phillips, you know? I mean, like for Filipinos to hear them actually sing would probably re-inspire them to write original OPM.
Yeah, yes. But you know what, Sir Troy, if I'm going to be honest, if I were to do a third album, I would love to, you know, use Filipinos from the Philippines. I think that that's important to promote. You know, there's so many Filipinos that are making it here. They already have that platform in the US. They're doing it. And I think we need to start to give more chances to our artists back home. I think that's like the main thing. We like not a lot of Filipinos get that chance to be on the US stage. So if I were to do a third album, I would love to incorporate more people from back home.
Maraming salamat, and I have a new playlist. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Paul.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Troy, for your questions for everyone. But now let us get to Adrian Pangilinan from San Diego Filipino Cinema and the Film Collective. Hey, Adrian.
Hello. Hey, everyone. How y'all
Hi.
doing?
Hi, Adrian. Nice to see you.
Hi, BJ Sam. Okay, real talk. I'm super nervous. It's funny because I feel like out of all the guestings that I've done here, it gets better, but I'm still nervous. But thankful to be here. And talagang I just really wanted to say I like what everyone else has voiced out on. I'm a fan of the album. This is the pandemic project that nobody would have ever expected, especially with everything that we've been through. So thank you. And also thank you, Ms. Pia, for allowing me to ask 4 questions. So my first one is gonna go to kay Kuya Troy, and that question is, can you please talk about the process of how do you pair up the songs to find its chosen interpreters? Thank you.
You know, like I said, I've been working with these singers for years, and a lot of them I was able to work with them like on a personal one-on-one basis. So I'm a studier. I'm a student of voices and a student of music. I love to listen to the little nuances, the whispers, the beat its, all the little things in the artist's voice that I work with. So it was a pretty fun and easy process when it was, you know, choosing the songs. Obviously, for example, like with Araw Gabi, with Miss Reg, I knew that Loren would kill it because, you know, she has a big voice. With Panong Puso Ko, I wanted to give that, you know, R&B, soulful boy band flavor. So All for One was like the really easy choice to have for that song. All of these songs kind of just naturally lended itself to particular singers that I worked with. And when I approached them, I knew who exactly I wanted to have sing it. It was really easy. Just listening to their past material and past performances, you kind of get to see like the similarities, and you kind of get to imagine like, oh my God, like Delius is gonna do this, or Jamie's gonna do this on the verse, or Loren is gonna sing this chorus like this, parang ganyan. So I was able to kind of see it before it was recorded.
Yeah, it's almost like fantasy football. You know, kind of like.
I guess so.
Yes. Maraming salamat, Troy. So my next question actually goes to kay Chessa and kay Jake, who excuse me, I got ahead of myself, sorry. So my question is not only being both interpreters for both albums now, how does it feel to co-produce this one for the second album? Who wants to go first?
Very exciting. You know, we throughout both volumes we've had come across different artists, and this one is just really, really special. I think it's just like a blast from the past. Our childhood, like Troy said, we had people that we've listened to, All for One, you know, that we've idolized, singing these songs that Troy has produced, and it's just all these amazing artists, and helping Troy like kind of go through the notions of like how they should sing it and whatever. It's just exciting. What a time. It's just, your life comes full circle. And I think when you put it out in the atmosphere and actually like work towards something that you envision in your head since you were young, it just comes naturally to you.
Thank you.
Great to be doing it with my best friends.
It's a proud moment.
Yes, siblings. What about you, Jake? Kapatid.
Kapatid, yeah. No, nakaka-inspire
There you go.
to see these my kapatids work together. Minsan pinapanood ko lang sila, and just like yung ideas that comes out from their head is they're geniuses. And you know, I'm just again, and I always say it's an honor to always work with my kapatids, you know, and we have our team too. We have Justin and we have Abel, you know, our Loose Women Entertainment group. And I'm very blessed to be part of this. And I want to thank you for trusting us, for trusting us, and at para makasama din yung mga artists na involved sa album. That makes me feel very inspired and very blessed. So yeah, thanks. Thanks, Caps.
Thank you, Jake. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
thank you. So my third question is gonna go to all of our international singers, and throughout the whole interview, everyone actually has been asked for the most part about what was their experience like interpreting a foreign song. But if it's okay, I just want to mix that question up and instead ask, can you give us a fun fact trivia about the process of putting the song together for Skylar, Loren, and All for One? Loren, do you want to go first?
Oh my goodness. Fun fact. I'm trying to think. Troy, help me out in the studio. I mean, we had a lot of fun. We were laughing a lot.
We were,
we
and
were
you know
just kind of
what?
joking around.
It's not a fun fact, but it's like a impressive fact. Loren, you know, everyone's has heard how amazing Aro Gabi is, and I think a fun fact.
Yes.
Loren was one of my fastest sessions. I think we did this song in 2 hours. So.
Oh my goodness!
Exactly.
I didn't realize that. We just knocked
there you
it
go.
out.
Knocked it out.
Yes, professional. 2 hours. Let's go.
Oh,
really quick.
No, Troy helped me a lot, and you know, there's something that I needed help with. You know, when you listen to the original song, it's kind of hard to get the original riffs out of your head, and you're just like, oh, I need to come up with my own thing. And so Troy was really, really good about being like, well, what about this and what about that? And we just came up with some really kind of jazzy, fun, new riffs. So yeah, we were having a really good time doing that. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving such a ethereal modern take to our classic OPM song, Miss Loren.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Skylar, what about you?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, I guess a fun fact would be that I didn't actually get to do an in-person session with Troy for the song because I had my home studio and then Troy's super busy. And then I felt like the days I was available, then he wasn't, and vice versa. And so I was like, well, just let me try. And then if it's that bad,
Yes.
then we'll go
Retake.
from yeah, then we'll talk then. But no, we just went back and forth on like voice notes, and you know, and he was very, very like helpful with kind of, you know, obviously being very encouraging, you know, as someone who didn't really, you know exactly like where to start. And I also really wanted to impress Troy, and I really wanted to do the Filipino culture well and not disappoint. And he definitely helped me get through it, even long distance style. So I guess that's like a little bit of a fun fact. I didn't actually get to see Troy while I did it, which was a sad fact, but
Soon we'll do it
Thank
again.
yes.
Thank
Next-
you. All for one. What about you guys?
Sorry, trying to get off of mute here. You're on mute, D. D, you're muted. You're muted, D.
I don't know if your fun fact is going to be the same as my fun fact, Jamie, but fun fact that I think it is this is one of the few times, I was trying to think if there's ever been a time that All for One has recorded any song and not been in the same room. I'm in Virginia. Tony's in Arizona. Jamie's in California. Alfred's northeast of Los Angeles. Like, we've never not done a song and at least been in the same room. And it was so much out of order. Usually we have an order of who sings first so that we can match. The bass singer went first. I'm like, how does that work? The bass singer went first. We didn't have no leads, no mel. I'm like, the bass singer's going first. Okay, I'll just trust you. Was that your fun fact?
No, actually, mine was slightly different. Go ahead, Alfred.
Yeah, that was intimidating for me because usually Jamie and Delia's you sing the leads, then I can match them. But now here I go, like, okay, let's do it, Troy. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun.
Well, I guess I'll share this. Well, for me, a fun fact. It wasn't so fun. Well, it was fun, but I had actually been in quarantine because I had COVID, and it was literally the first day that I was back at home here in my studio, and Troy and I were doing a session to do the lead. So I was like, Troy, you got to be extra patient with me, please, because I don't know how much of a voice I'm going to have. I haven't sung in a while, and but honestly, praise God, the session went very well. Troy was not only patient, but everything came out great. And then, yeah, it was kind of weird that this is the first time, as Delia said, we've never recorded when we're all together. So, but it sounds like we're all together.
Yeah.
Yes. Y'all made it work. Actually, Ada, can I also ask you the same question? Kapatid, fun fact.
Hello po.
Hello. Ay, ayun na.
Yes po.
Oh, sorry. I can repeat my question. Do you have any fun fact about your experience nung ni-record mo yung album, yung song mo? Any trivia, anything that you want us to know? Yeah.
Sorry po, hindi po ako masyado marunong mag-English.
Hindi, okay lang. Tagalogin na kita dyan. Okay. Meron bang fun fact, meron bang trivia sa experience mo nung nag-record ka ng ng track mo? Any fun behind the scenes? Ganong keme-keme do?
Keme-keme do.
It's super fun po and super nag-enjoy po ako. Tapos po, tinuruan din po ako ni Kuya Troy ng mga background vocals and si Kuya Jake din po. Yun po. Super happy ko po talaga nung nag-record po kami ng song. Yun po.
I want to share something about Ada to everybody. Fun fact, Ada, I actually haven't heard about Ada as an artist before this record, and the reason how I discovered Ada is because she was so super sweet. She would post about kaibigan all the time, and she's a big Nicole Scherzinger fan.
Yes.
And I think at one point, towards a couple months after the record was released, she had released a little cover of Pangako that she put on her fan page, and I heard it, and I was like, oh my God, she's amazing. And when I found out that she was still a teenager, I think she's like only 14. How old are you, Ada?
14 years old po.
14 years old,
Ay,
singing
baby.
like that. I just knew that I had to. That's how I discovered Ada and got her for this project. She posted just randomly on her Instagram, and I thought, like, we have to have this girl. This girl deserves to be noticed. A lot of times, if I may be transparent, a lot of times in the Philippines, like we overlook a lot of amazing singers like Ada, like so many singers that deserve a place in the industry. And I'm hoping that with this project, baby girl, like, you get all the flowers and all the chocolates that you deserve, because at 14, I don't know any singer in the States that could sing like Ada. So I'm just really proud of you. And look at what an Instagram post can do, honey. So I love you so much. She's the sweetest, Ada. Oh, I love her.
Thank you po.
Maraming salamat. Thank you so much for answering. That really made my heart warmer in this cold weather, y'all. It is raining here in San Diego. Okay, so so on that note, I'm gonna ask my final question. Thank you again. For Miss Jonah. Hi, Miss Jonah.
Hello. Hello, Adrian. Nice to
Hello,
meet you.
Queen. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so my question for you is, I'm so sorry. Okay, so my closing question for you is, being someone who's been part of ABS-CBN for over 5 years now, if I'm not mistaken. How does being a part of this album contribute to your overall creative growth and career moving forward?
Okay. So since I transferred to ABS-CBN, they had kind of rebranded my music, coming from the previous recording label, which is GMA Records, and having produced an independent album under our independent label also. So nung time na nag-rebrand kami ng music, it's just the same ballad songs, but the songs na napili would appeal to the masses, ganon. And then after some time, after singing those kinds of songs for 4 years, or 3 years, or 4 years, I started having this vision na, what if mag-iba naman ako ng direction ng music? What if I try a more modern sound or modern beats, or yung mga tinatawag natin na mga more mid-tempo or up-tempo songs.
Yes.
Yeah. So during pandemic, I also took a break. So doon ako nagkaroon ng maraming realizations. What if I collaborate with this kind of producer, with this kind of artist, ganyan. Kasi gusto ko na magkaroon, gusto ko makasulat ng mga songs na parang babagay, kumbaga kung anong trend ngayon. Diba? Yung mga trending na music ngayon, it's all about mga R&B, mga upbeats, ganyan. Tapos nung time na nag-reach out si Kuya Troy, if I could be part of this volume 2, he told me that I was gonna interpret an original song. So I had no idea kung anong klaseng song ito. Basta when Kuya Troy messaged me, I got so excited talaga kasi of course yung previous projects na nilabas niya yung album, it's so good, the arrangements talaga sobrang woo. So syempre, deep inside, parang pinagpa-pray ko din na sana magkaroon din ako ng opportunity to be part of that kind of album, of that excellent album, which promotes Filipino music, Filipino talent and culture, bringing it out to the whole world. And yung feeling kasi na nakaka-proud yung ginagawa niya and nakaka-inspire. So nung narinig ko na yung song, I was blown away with Ate Chess's vocals. Grabe. And sinasabi ko kay Kuya Troy na sobrang naging inspiration ko yung powerful vocals ni Ate Chessa na nagkaroon ako ng doubt kung kakayanin ko bang i-interpret itong super vocally challenging song na ito. But I think this record is a confirmation na hindi ko dapat din iwan kung ano yung core ko as an artist. Kung saan ako nakilala or minahal ng mga listeners or ng mga fans. I could do other types of music. I could maybe in the future experiment with new sounds. But this project, this track is really a confirmation to be proud of who we are, diba? We Filipinos love to sing mga emotional songs, mga hugot songs. I think tayo mas dun tayo sa kung ano yung nararamdaman natin dun sa pinapakinggan natin na song. So, yun, for me, yun yung parang realization nitong project na to. And ito yung significance ng project na ito for me. So, I gotta thank these three people here, Kuya Troy, Ate Chess, and Drake, for trusting me also. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
Oh, we love you, Jonah.
Hey, thank you. The Twitterverse is going crazy for you, Jonah, from what I saw online today. And the last thing I want to say is, I just really wanted to say thank you again for Troy, Chess, Jake, and everyone, all of y'all who was a part of this album, because, as someone who immigrated here over 20 years ago, a lot of, OFWs can relate to just like the feeling of displacement. And just like what Jonah said, this album is really a testament to togetherness and what, great work, great artistry can bring together. So on that note, that's gonna be my final message. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Salamat.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Adrian, for joining us all the way from San Diego, California. So thank you as well to all of our other press friends who are joining us from the other side of the world, from the Philippines. I know like some of you are from New York, so it's a little bit late right now. So thank you so much for joining us. So I do want to acknowledge the presence of some of our press friends. So we have Marilyn Abalos from the Filipino American Press Club of New York. Hello, thank you so much for joining us, even though it's a little bit late. Thank you so much. And we also have Don Tagala from ABS-CBN News, and also Lambert Peron from Kababayan Media. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining us here today. But let's keep the ball rolling. We still have a couple of questions. Next up, we have questions coming from Rhea Palos from Hello Rhea and Kumu, USA.
Hi. Greetings from the San Francisco Bay Area. Congratulations on the release of Giliw. I listened to Kaibigan a while back, and it's so beautiful that I cannot wait to blast Giliw after this Mediacon. Welcome. So my first question is for Troy. First, I want to applaud you for your efforts in creating this OPM collective and for wanting to expose our culture and OPM to the international scene. Since your goal is to spread awareness of Filipino and Asian identity and to promote Filipino music on the international scale, how do you see Giliw and even Kaibigan influencing non-Filipino listeners and maybe fellow kababayans who may be out of touch with their Filipino roots to learn more about and even advocate for the Filipino culture and even OPM?
Great question. I hope that Giliw, like the premise of Kaibigan and Giliw was having Filipinos and non-Filipinos celebrate our music. So I'm hoping that with both albums, it creates a face for the Filipino, like a voice, like it's hard, like using artists like All For One, Loren Allred, Skylar, Ada, people like Pia Toscano in the past albums, Nicole. I'm hoping that with the collaboration of the two, we're all able to use our own voices to just celebrate this kind of music. I think I mentioned it earlier, I think it's really important to have Asian representation and, being aware of the Filipino identity. Growing up, again, I didn't have that. So hopefully when someone listens to Giliw and hears, All for One singing Panong Puso Ko, or the Greatest Showman singer, singing Araw Gabi. Hopefully they get inspired to be like, oh my God, like I feel seen, I feel heard, and I'm hoping that it makes it more relatable to people that aren't Filipino as well as Filipino. So
Nice. Oh, I love that so much. Thank you so much. So my second question is for Jake. I'm such a huge fan. It's been amazing following your career over the years. I still remember the day when you were on Ellen and Oprah. It's so
Thank you.
fascinating. You're welcome. It's so fascinating seeing a proud Kababayan on TV in the States. So alongside Troy, you have embraced the Filipino and Asian identity by spreading awareness of our culture on the international level. From the early days of your career when you released your international debut album that included Tagalog lyrics and Reset, is there more of a desire to showcase our culture, OPM, and the Filipino Asian identity now in compared to 10 plus years ago?
Oh wow, you did your research. Great.
No, I'm such a huge fan. I have
Thank you.
your
Thank
Asian
you.
album still in my car, and it's never been like rejected. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yeah, since you mentioned that song, I would love to do more songs like that. The story of Reset is actually I think my management at the time, even David, like saw the power of Filipinos, like the way we support and all that.
Yes.
And I think they saw that, they felt that. So when I was recording the song, like my manager at the time was like, like, do you want to do something special for your fellow Filipinos? And I would love to write a Tagalog rap, for this album. And when I did that and I started recording it, I felt really empowered, and like throughout these years, and since, like aside from Giliw, and I'm sure in the future, like my kapatid here, like we keep talking that we want to, like we want to make more music like that, to let not just Filipinos, but all people all over the world to understand more of our culture and of our, Filipino music. And yeah, so yeah.
music
I'm gonna need their brains though. I'm gonna need their minds for that to work. But yeah, I would love to do more of those. But yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. So my third and last question is for Jonah. Miss Jonah, hi.
Hi, Rhea. Hello, nice to
Hi.
meet you.
So being an established artist, you must get asked from so many people to collaborate with them. What made you want to join in on the creation of Giliw?
Oh, number one, for me, it's already unquestionable. If Troy Laureta would ask you to be part of this super duper mega beautiful project, why would you uh have a second thought about it, right? So and besides, having seen and heard of Kuya Troy's previous project, so I think it's just really inspiring, and I feel really honored to be chosen to sing the only original composition in this song. So why would I have second thoughts about it? So yeah, that's it. I'm super down for it. I'm all for it. When he contacted me on Instagram.
Nice. Yeah. Instagram DMs.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mama to Instagram DMs. They really make stuff happen. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me, and congratulations on the release of Giliw.
Thank you, love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rhea, for your questions for everybody. But now let's get to Debbie Jane Pangan from TFC News Middle East. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi
Are you here with
there.
us? Hello.
Hello po, Miss
I'm
Debbie.
here. Hi there. And good morning from the Middle East.
Good morning.
Early 6 a.m. morning. Yeah. So I have a question for Troy here. Yeah. What makes it entirely different from your first album, this Giliw album? What makes it different? What people have to look after it this time?
In terms of the premise, it's just I know we're continuing to celebrate Filipino music, but it's just more production. I put more. I don't want to say like I put more into anything, because for both projects I put equal amounts of love and passion into it. But in terms of what to expect, like the new music, just great throwback songs that we kind of we didn't forget it, but I'm here to remind you guys of like the beautiful songs that we had from the 90s, from the 80s. So hopefully with Giliw, it's a very nostalgic album po. So hopefully when people listen to it, they get transported back to yung high school hugot days or something.
Yeah.
Ligawan days.
Do you have any plans of reaching out the OFW here in Saudi Arabia, now that it is becoming to be an open? Just recently we had the Filipino Winter Festival, and in Dubai we just had some celebrities there, some artists. As you see, we entirely miss the Filipino songs here, the OPM. Do you have any plans?
Of course, I'm just waiting for the invite. I would love to go to the Middle East. I've been to the Middle East many times with different artists like Jake. So I would love, and the album is, for OFWs, they have a very special place in my heart. This album is for people that are, Filipinos that are around the world that are not in the Philippines. Hopefully they get a piece of home. But yes, Middle East, a show there. I would love to bring Kaibigan and Giliw to do a show. I would love to connect with all the OFWs. You guys work so hard, and I have a lot of family that are OFW as well. So I totally relate, and I would love to bring that piece of home to people all around the world, especially to my Filipino kababayan. So
yeah, and for all for one and Loren and Skylar, we are so proud that they are trying their best. Their very best to sing Tagalog songs. Like I used to teach my husband Tagalog songs, right? Because he's from Texas. So so
From
I'm so
Texas.
proud. Yeah, he's from Texas, and he's sleeping right now because it's still early here. Oh, right, like he's trying his best. So salute to the Americans. I mean, to the Western people who's really trying to put in their heart. While tayo ng English, no? But sila, they're doing their very best. My husband is doing his best to learn Tagalog. Alam mo yon. So I really, really appreciate the effort of Loren, right? Skylar, in doing so some Tagalog songs. Troy, mabuhay ka.
Oh,
From Middle East.
Salamat po.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Davi. But from the Middle East, let's get to Singapore. We have June Rigonan from Singapore, from Rated J. Hi.
Hi everyone.
Hi,
Troy.
Hello po.
Hi. Sana matuloy na nga yung interview natin because of the schedules. But anyways, hi, good afternoon. Good morning here in Singapore. Good morning, everyone, and good afternoon. All right, my first question is can you hear me? My first question is for Troy. Troy, how did you actually get to put all these people together? Parang napaka-unbelievable naman na talagang you were able to put all these people together. And can you tell us what's the process of, like, especially yung mga songs na you have collaborated with a Filipino singer and an American singer, like yung song ni na Nicole and Regine? How did you get to do that? Did they get to meet each other? Paano? I mean, it's very unbelievable, pero how did you get to put all these names all together?
I've been very lucky. Again, like with Loren, Skylar, Jonah, all for one, all you guys, Ada. I just asked. There's the power in asking. I was really I have this project that I want to celebrate good music. I'm gonna make it beautiful, and every singer loves a good ballad. So I told them that this is a album full of ballads, and I just asked them, and these are all singers I've also worked with for a while, like Skylar, I've been working with since she was 12. Loren and All For One, I met through David Foster, as well as Jake. Just everybody, we've been working together, whether it's in the studio, I've been their musical director, I've produced for them. And, music is very personal. So throughout the years, I built friendships, and we become family with the artists that I worked with. So to be able to do this with them is very it makes me emo. Like I'm very happy to, you know, because there was a time when in my earlier career, in the earlier days of my career, when I would ask people to work with me, and there was a time where I would get, you know, told no. So wow, I'm getting all emo. So to be able to do this now with everybody and people being so open to saying yes to celebrate the music that really you know, made my life so much better growing up in such a weird time. It's really, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I'm very proud. And this is very historical for Filipino music. So I'm just, yeah, that's all.
And may kilig pa rin ba? Is there still a kilig with that?
Super kilig po.
Wait, I've been hearing a while ago. So meron na bang part 3 nitong series na to? Or is it on its works na ba?
It's, you know, it's a secret. enjoy muna po this volume 2.
Masyado kami excited for that. But anyways, congratulations to you. Let me ask our guests like Sina Loren, Sina Skylar, and even all for one. How do you describe a Filipino music when you were hearing all this music? How do you describe it?
I guess I'll go first. I think I was just surprised at the soulfulness of it. You know, it's like the Arao Gabi was so jazzy, soulful. The lyrics are so sincere. So I really was just surprised at how, I don't know, there are just so many influences, you know, R&B, jazz. It's just kind of like accumulation of a lot of musical genres in the perfect harmony. So yeah, that was kind of my impression of the Filipino songs that at least Troy selected. So maybe it's just his good taste.
What about Skylar?
Definitely. I mean, Lauren said it beautifully. I think too, it really makes you feel like a lot more. It's a lot deeper. You know, we have amazing songs that, you know, come out of the US as well. But I think, you know, right now, especially in this day and age of music, at least in like, you know, kind of the R&B kind of trap, like that kind of world, it definitely leans a little bit more simplistic in melody. So I love that, you know, even the songs can have these big simplistic melodies, but the singers are really like singing and feeling, and you feel every single word, and it's very intentional, which makes me feel like, especially growing up on, you know, singers, and like I feel like the music, the standard is set so high, so it's really refreshing.
And the guys,
I wasn't surprised by the
neither.
I'm one of those YouTubers that watch a video and then spend an hour watching all the side videos. So I sort of so I've sort of seen all of Jake's stuff when he was younger and doing all that stuff. And then I've watched Regine on specials, and I've seen all those singers just killing it. So this was never a surprise to me that the songs would be as soulful as they are.
And I would just add to that, you know, we've been so fortunate and blessed to have so many amazing Filipino fans since the early 90s. And we've had so many opportunities to go to the Philippines and to hear in person so many amazing singers, and all of us looking at each other like, yo, they're dope over here. So it's like, you know, when Troy says to us, hey, I have a song, I knew it was going to have some kind of beautiful, soaring, melodic, you know, melody, because that's what we're used to hearing come from there.
And also, when we're in the Philippines, one of the things I know I like to do when I'm whatever hotel we're staying in, I always, at the end of the night when we're finished press, go down to the lounge where the singers are, because I know I'm going to hear good singing. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to get a drink, relax down here, and listen to the singing, because I know it's going to be good singing, you know?
Yes.
Even in the hotels. So.
Wow, thank you very much for all those good words. Okay, and my very last question, or maybe just a comment for that, for Jonah. Hi, Jonah. The last time I was talking to you, sobrang tagal. Hi, sobrang tagal na. That was the time that I was still talking to you about B1 and B2. Unfortunately, our good friend, if you can still remember me, nung nag-usap tayo about B1 and B2. But yeah, I hope that, I'm very sure that he's very, very proud of you, because every time that we talk about you, lagi niyang sinasabi nun how good you are as a person. So sobrang nami-miss ko na rin yung kaibigan natin na yun. But anyways, I hope that this is gonna be the start of, you know, you coming back in the music scene again with this song. Is this gonna be like a start?
Yeah, definitely. Because I haven't done a new record since I can't remember. See, I can't remember. So I think this is a good start of that return or comeback in the music scene. And I'm just napa-English tuloy ako. And sobrang happy po ako na sobrang happy ako na ito yung song na naging panimula, because I felt na yung parang naging absence ko for months. Sobrang message ko ako ng mga fans na nami-miss ka namin sa mga performances. Sana maglabas ka ng mga songs. And yun na, surprisingly, in a short time talaga, biglang umappear si Kuya Troy sa aking Instagram, and he asked me to be part of this project. And I gladly took it, and my manager said yes, gladly din. So parang na-re-inspire po ulit tuloy ako na magtuloy-tuloy sa pag-create ng new and original music. Filipino classic songs talagang nandiyan na yan, timeless na yan. But in my case, yun nga po, pinag-pray ko na sana makapag-release pa ako ng mga original compositions in the future. And I hope this won't be the last time na magkaka-work kami nila of future projects pa tayo together. Maybe aside from a song, a track in the album, magkaroon naman tayo ng live concert, ganyan, and we'll celebrate OPM together.
Yes.
Inspire natin yung mga kapwa natin Pilipino to be proud of our music, of our sound. So, yun yung parang ma-share ko regarding this track na pinagkatiwala sa akin ni Kuya Troy. So, definitely this will be the start of me returning to work, kasi na-inspire po ulit ako.
Yes, and we are so happy. We are so happy.
Sorry.
Yeah, we are so happy, Jonah. And I'm very, 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 very sure that he is so happy right now watching us from above, yung kaibigan natin na yun. And
for sure.
Yeah, and he was so proud nung in-interview kita. Sobrang pinost niya talaga sa Facebook niya yung interview ko na yun sa'yo noon. Yeah. But anyways, congratulations everyone. Congratulations, Troy. And I hope to see you guys soon again. Bye.
Salamat po. Thank you.
Thank you so much, June, for your question.
Thanks,
Now
Sam.
let's get to Eugene Assis from People's Journal.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning. Oh, all right. My first question is for Troy. Nakaka-proud talaga your achievement, sobra.
Thank you po.
Sa palagay mo ba, yung magagawa mo ito kung wala yung pandemic? Parang out of the blue, naisip ko lang na assemble mo silang lahat because of the pandemic.
It's not because of yung pandemic po. It was actually an idea that I've had since I was 14. But after the pandemic happened, lahat ng mga shows like nag-cancel yung mga tours ko. So it gave me a parang excuse to do the album kasi we had a lot of time to kill. So I called all my friends na we're not doing anything, so let's create some music. So that's how it finally became the parang yung catalyst to do something that I've been dreaming about for so long. So one of the good things that came out of the pandemic po for me.
Okay. At sana rin makita ko kayo sa mainstream TV like CBS or Fox. Pero anyway, kahit na hindi doon, parang nakaka-proud na rin na assemble mo lahat ito. And then kahit yung sa Filipino community lang, it's very big around the world. So I think you're on the right track.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Troy. Okay, my second question is for Jake. Hi, Jake. I saw you sa isang video na pinadala sa akin ng isang kaibigan sa awards night. Recently sa Whittier, Doubletree, I think the top outstanding Filipino. Yung mga award na ganito, kasi ang dami-dami mo na. like in the past. May meaning po ba sa iyo yung mga awards na yan? Do you get other parang inspiration out of these awards?
Opo naman, never pong mawawalan ng meaning para sa akin yan. Kasi parang sa pagpa-perform lang po, kung hindi na ako kinakabahan, ibig sabihin hindi ko na mahal yung ginagawa ko. So as long as na-appreciate pa po ako ng mga tao at na-recognize po yung hard work na binibigay po namin para sa mga tao, never pong mawawala yun. We will always be grateful and we will always be thankful sa lahat po ng binibigay na awards po sa akin. Never pong mawawala.
Yes. At sana makita ka namin ulit sa sa isang mainstream din. Mahilig din ako sa mainstream TV, mainstream movies, like that. Anyway, thank you, Jake. And gusto ko sanang tanungin yung All for One, because I've seen them here in the Philippines when they had a concert here. Gaano? I'm sorry. I was talking at I'm sorry. Okay. How hard was it for you to record all the songs that you did, which is an original by one of our iconic singers here?
It definitely wasn't that easy. I'll put it that way. Because the thing is, we wanted to, of course, not only try and do our best, but we wanted to make sure that we represented the song the best that it possibly could be, and we also wanted to make sure, as Dallas was saying earlier, that when Filipino fans listen to it, that it sounds like what they are used to hearing, but also slightly different because it's us singing it and us putting, our spin on it. But we were very, we were just, I won't say concerned, but we were worried because we just wanted to make sure that it was authentic. And, Troy was so helpful and so great at guiding us so that we could make sure our pronunciations were correct. And then when we heard the final mixed product, like, we were even super impressed, like, whoa, this turned out super amazing, like, this is dope. And but that was because Troy really put his foot in it, and he also really helped us feel comfortable knowing that the end product would be something that everybody behind it would be proud to stand by, and proud that hopefully we could represent not only that song but everyone involved the best that we could.
Thank you, and I swear, I'm really amazed how you render the song.
See what you did there, and I swear that. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, and congratulations, Troy and company. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Po.
Thank you,
Salamat.
Eugene, for all of your questions. Now let's get to Vaughn Belinari from News 5 or One News Philippines. Hi, Vaughn.
Hi there. Hi, Sam. Hi, Troy. Hi, everyone. Congratulations on this new project. Naku, nakaka-excite. Yung Volume 1, sobrang ganda, Troy. Naku, we're expecting more from Volume 2. Siguro ang first question ko ay para sa inyong mga magkakapatids, Jessa, Troy, and Jake. How does working with each other bring out the best in you as artists, as friends?
I think honesty. I think that, in the industry, it's so easy to have, especially when working with your kapatids and friends, for them to be like, oh yeah, pwede na yun, maganda yun, yes. And I think the three of us, because obviously she's my sister and I've been working with Jake now for over 10 years, we're family. So we're able to be very honest with each other. No, I don't like that. No, that doesn't sound good. Or no, that could be better. That could be more amazing. And I think that when you have people that are honest with you, but know that they love and believe you and with the correct intentions, you make great stuff. And I think that being able to work with these two really pushes me, and we push each other to our limits and to It's not always, you know.
To piggyback on what you just said.
Your thoughts, Chessa?
I think we challenge each other, and I think that's so important, is to always continue to strive for more and more and more, and to just push each other to be the best versions of ourselves. Each project, even as individual, as people in general, and just, you know, that genuine love to challenge and just know that they're better than what they think they are.
Yeah, and you, Jake, your thoughts?
Basta po ako, referee lang po nila.
Nag-aaway sila.
Basically, lahat naman po ng sinabi nila, you know, every time we watch, again, you know, like hindi yun katulad ng naiisip ng mga ibang tao na ganun kadali. You know, like kahit na ganito na yung relationship namin, andun pa rin yung talagang, alam ko na, for example, pag nagre-record kaming dalawa ni Troy, alam ko na talagang pinupush niya ako, pero kasi alam niya kung hanggang saan yung kaya ko. So, kahit na ano mangyari, kahit na irapan ko na siya or gusto kong anuhin yung tenga niya, pero deep down inside, alam ko na he wants what's best, hindi lang sa sarili niya, pero para din sa akin bilang artist, bilang singer. So, yeah.
Yes, ako. Yung friendship talaga, it pushes it creates parang mas nailalabas nito yung talent natin, and nakikita namin sa inyo yan, mga magkakapatids, Troy, Chessa, and Jake. Congratulations on your beautiful friendship, on this beautiful project. Now, for my second question, I wanna speak with Loren, Skylar, and All for One. Hi everyone, good evening there in the US. So I want to ask, what qualities of Filipino artists strike you the most whenever you work with or collaborate with them? Now, as we speak, you're collaborating with Troy. Loren?
What strikes us the most about their personalities? Was that the question?
Yes. What personality or qualities of Filipino artists strike you the most?
I think it's just a warmth, you know. Even when I was in the Philippines, the people that I met there, I just felt like everyone treats each other like family. And I just didn't want to leave. I just feel like, there's just a genuine quality. There's also just this humor, you know. It's hard to generalize, but I don't know, every Filipino person that I've met has just been really just warm and just funny. I don't know. I just have a great time anytime I'm hanging out with someone from the Philippines. And, you know, Troy is no exception. He's just, I think a lot of us, a big reason of why we said yes is just because we love Troy so much. You know, his talent is obviously undeniable. He's a visionary, but it's just because Troy is just such a rare kind of person, and we just love him. So that's how I feel.
Wow, nice words from Loren. Thank you for your words, Loren. How about you, Skylar? You've been working with Troy since you're 12.
Yes, long time. I mean, Troy definitely taught me a lot that I know, probably 90%. You know, growing up and having somebody, you know, so incredibly talented and wise and really a genius, and so great, and just such a good person, especially being, you know, a young person in the music industry, was just, I'm so grateful to have met and to have had Troy be a part of my life, and you know, to be a part of this project again. And Loren said it beautifully, like the energy and the warmth and just the supportive nature, you know, from the culture has just been, it's amazing to be around. And, you know, to give my voice a little bit in some way back is amazing. And hopefully, you know, I can, you know, be a part of that as well, that narrative as well. But no, Troy is just amazing. And, you know, it's set such a high bar and an example for, you know, how great of a human, you know, we should all strive to be. I know that I do. So.
Wow, great words from Skylar. Thank you, Skylar. And I want to hear the thoughts of All for One. What Filipino qualities that strike you the most whenever you collaborate with Filipino artists like Troy?
The ability of the Filipino artist to eat balut. That is a quality that I just don't understand. I just don't get it. Not enough salt in the world for me to eat balut. But that is a quality. There's a quality that you have, and I praise you for that quality.
Yeah.
Have you tried eating?
I can't get past seeing what it is. But lumpia.
But listen.
Lumpia.
If you give me some lumpia and some pancit, like we are good to go.
Yeah, good to go.
But I draw the line at balut.
Yeah. We were not so brave when it came to balut.
That is not.
Well, actually, Tony, who is not here, he tried it.
Yeah.
He never tried it again. Yeah, he did. Yeah, but never again did he have it. But that one time in band camp, he had it.
Okay.
Just close your eyes whenever you want to eat balut.
I close my eyes, it becomes a nightmare. I was like, no, it's like waking up and you see them. I'm like, it's alive. No, can't do it.
Wow, thank you for that wonderful for that wonderful story, all for one. And again, congratulations, guys, for this wonderful collaboration. And we're so excited for more. Thank you so much, Troy, for leveling up Filipino music internationally.
Thank you both. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you. Thank you, Vaughn, for your questions for everyone. But next up, we have a question coming from Josephine Bonsal from joebonsal.net. And this one actually goes out to Lauren. So I'm just going to be reading it out for her. So Lauren, she's wondering, which song do you still sing up to now, regardless of the audience?
What song do I still sing now?
Or do you enjoy to sing? Like regardless
like
of
a
the
Filipino
audience?
song or just in
Or
general?
any song, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, never enough. I'm still singing that. It doesn't matter the audience. I don't know, anything Mariah Carey, that's what I grew up listening to. It's easy for me to pick that, or jazz standards. Yeah, I really connect with those kinds of songs. So yeah.
We love it. We love to hear it. And obviously never enough. It's never enough for everyone. So we'd love to hear it more. So thank you so much, Lauren, for answering the question. But let's get to our next questions coming from Charmy Joy Pagulong from the Philippine Star. Hi.
Yeah, hi. Yung first question ko is for Loren. So, what do you enjoy most in recording a Filipino song? And what is your favorite line in Araw Gabi?
Oh my goodness. Well, something that I wanted to say was, I think that what I notice about kind of Filipinos, and especially Troy, is that they care so much about the voice, and how Troy kind of studies the voice and was able to pair these singers with the perfect song, and I just feel so connected to Araw Gabi because it's just a little bit jazzy, but it's belty, and I really couldn't have asked for a better fit to a song. My favorite line, oh my goodness, it's hard for me to take the translation that I learned and remember which lyrics that they go to. But I think it really was just kind of like, I'm thinking about you all day and night, every time I hear music, and every time, I don't know, it was just a really, really romantic song. But yeah, it's hard to pick a line. I don't know. I need to look back at the translation, but all of it was so fun to sing. And I just tried to put my heart and soul in there and try to kind of connect with the meaning of the song as much as I could.
Thank you, Lauren. My second question is for Troy. So what do you still hope to achieve in your career, and what is your dream goal for OPM, or Filipino talents and music?
I'm never satisfied with my music career and what I'm doing. I think doing Kaibigan and Giliw, I want to continue producing music. I love singers. I love this kind of music. And I think that not a lot of it is, being produced these days. So I would hope to continue making love songs and beautiful songs. And in terms of OPM, I'm going to continue promoting Filipino music. It's such a beautiful form of music. It's songs of my childhood. It deserves its recognition. And I hope that with this album and what my platform and, you know, my little voice, I'm hoping that, you know, that one day the world will be able to celebrate it like the way that I do. So the way that we do.
Yes. Thank you. That's all. And congratulations.
Thank you,
Thank
Paul.
you, Sam.
Thank you. Thank you, Charmy, for your questions. And now we also have questions coming from Vanessa Balbuena from the Freeman Cebu. She would like to know, since you know, Troy and Chasta, you guys are from Hawaii, but she also would like to know more about your Cebu roots.
Yes. Yeah, my mom is from Cebu. My whole from Barili, Cebu. We spent a lot of our childhood there. We visit all the time, and my mom is like the Cebuana queen. Bisaya kaayo akong mama. So we understand Cebuano, and you know, the like Cebuanos. They're just such a passionate people. You know, every time we go back home, it's just laughing and dancing and eating lechon and all that. So yeah, Barili, Cebu. Shout out to Barili. Sa mga Bisaya in Barili.
Yes, shout out to everyone from Cebu who's tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us. We have Troy and Chessa representing from Cebu. Hey, let's go. But we also have questions coming from Rider PH Studios. We have Jojo Panaligan. Hello, are you there? Hi, Jojo. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Hi.
My question goes to Loren. What about world domination can you tell Filipino pop groups who are trying to make it globally? Like, you conquered the world with that song, so you would know all about it.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I think the music industry or record labels, at least in the US, kind of maybe have this belief that the big belting ballads are just a little bit out of style. And I think what the song Never Enough proved is that people are starving for that. And
yes.
You know what I mean? And just seeing how many people use that song to audition for American Idol or, you know, Indonesian Idol. It's just the only new big song it's the newest big song that's there. And I think what that proves is that if you can find someone like Troy to bring the best out of your voice and just kind of shoot for the stars, I think the world is just starving for songs like that, you know, very emotional, big ballads that show a lot of range. And so I think for singers all around the world, if they can just be fearless enough to do that and not try to kind of go with the trends of the time, I think we just need more of that. So I don't know, it worked in my case.
Come on, Loren.
Come on, Never Enough.
Okay. Thanks, Loren. Maybe a follow-up to that question, but directed to Troy. Troy, Loren raised a good point there that you can't do everything alone. If you're good at singing, but someone is better than you in producing, then you must be open to be collaborative or you know, to do collaborations.
Yes.
Is that something that you think Filipinos should do more to open the door so that more doors would open to them internationally?
Absolutely. I think that everybody should be open to collaborations. I think that when people just want to do everything on their own, I think that's more egotistical. And I think that great music, all the great records, there's always a great team behind it, whether it's David Foster or whether it's Quincy Jones. There's always a gang load of people. It's even for Giliw, I have so much people that have helped and put their touch, and whether it's musically, creatively, or with promotion, whatever. It takes a village to make good music. And I think that when the Philippines starts, doing more of that, collaborating and opening their walls to more than just the Philippines, I think that, again, we have a great chance of making OPM an international staple.
You need not go far to see your point. Just listen to your songs. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, po.
Thank
Salamat.
you. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you so much for your questions. Now we have a couple of questions, our last questions actually coming from our global team. So this is just for Troy. Of course, we see the world is like slowly opening up again. So would you, or do you have plans to go on tour with your collab artists in the future?
Of course I do. You know, when I told these guys that I'm doing this record, I'm like, oh, we're gonna do this, y'all. They're gonna love it. We're gonna go on tour. So next year there's plans for we're trying to, we were gonna do it this year, but you know, everything was still not quite open. So hopefully next year we'll bring it. We want to do all these songs and bring as many artists as we can to celebrate this with, you know, with everybody, hopefully in the Philippines and the US.
Yes. Speaking on behalf of all of the Filipinos in the Philippines, we would love to have everyone over. It's a party, you know, we can celebrate with balot. I'm just kidding. But we can, you know, if the guys want to try it out, no problem. But we would love to have everyone over to, of course, celebrate OPM with everyone. So we can't wait for that day to come. But speaking of, we've been talking a lot about, you know, OPM becoming more and more known globally and on the international stage. So for you, Troy, like we've seen with K-pop, right? Like K-pop became like this huge global phenomenon with original Korean songs that, you know, a lot of people don't necessarily understand, obviously, because they're not fluent in Korean. But for you, what do you think will hyperdrive the mainstream market to support and embrace our songs in OPM?
Oh, that's a very complex question, Sam.
Yeah.
The music part and the talent part is no problem. The Philippines has that in spades. We have some of the most amazing singers, great musicians. I've worked with a lot of them. If I'm gonna be honest, I think that once we believe in it, once we believe that we can do it, I think a lot of the times we, like the Philippines, we like to pay homage and tribute to a lot of the great artists, but what this Kaibigan and Giliw proves is that we have people that can write beautiful, timeless songs. So I think that I don't need to say that we need the talent and all that. We have all of that. I think once we believe that we can do it, once we believe that Filipinos has a place in the industry, and if we embody that and push our music the way that we push US Western music and K-pop, if we do the same for our own music, then we can do it.
Definitely. I totally agree. And I think it takes a lot of openness too, just like the artists who joined you on Giliw, like All For One, Loren and Skylar, to embrace OPM as well, like their own. I think that would be a huge thing too.
If I'm gonna be honest, you know, look at the way All For One and the guys from All For One and Loren and Pia, Nicole, and all these other, Ailey talks about OPM. I think that once people know about it and we bring it to them, it's just so beautiful. And to hear like people from different races and ethnicities and from different countries talk about our music like that, is just goes to show you that it's possible.
Definitely. And I think Giliw will be one of those things that will help us embrace our OPM even more. So we're so excited, and congratulations to everyone behind Giliw, especially Troy and everyone who's joining us here on its release. So it's available now. But Troy, would you want to invite everyone to take a listen to Giliw?
Yes, Giliw, a Troy Laureta OPM Collective Volume 2 is finally out on all digital platforms. And please check out YouTube page of Star Music for the lyrics and the music videos upcoming. And I just want to say thank you so much for the support, for the love from Volume 1 to now Volume 2. It's really crazy to be here, you know, a year later and still promoting OPM. I'm loving it, and I'm just so grateful.
Yes, and we're all so grateful, Troy, and everyone here, All For One, Skylar, Ada, also Loren, for, you know, and of course Chessa, and also Jake, for, you know, sharing your talent with everyone all around the world and making us love OPM even more than we already do. So thank you so much for giving us Giliw. You know, even though there's so many things happening in the world, at least we have music to help us through everything that is going on. But thank you as well to everyone who joined us here today, and of course the team behind this beautiful event, and also everyone who made all of this possible. So we do want to say thank you to the ABS-CBN music head, Sir Loxy Likigan, our creative director, Jonathan Manalo, Ad Prom Head Jeff Victoria, Star Music Label Head Mela Balano, Music Marketing Lead Naomi Enriquez, Music Marketing Specialist Angel Merced, Publicity and Promotion Lead Franz Garcia, Social Media Specialist Jem Aquino, Digital Head William Garcia, Digital Content Producer Ciara Dizon, Troy Lunar, and Jean Gonzalez, ABS-CBN IT Ron Jimeno, ABS-CBN Corporate Communications Corp Com Head Sir Kane Choa, Sir Aaron Domingo, Ms. Cheryl Baltazar, and TFC Global, Ms. Nerissa Fernandez, Ms. Pia Lopez Paños, and to all of the press and bloggers who attended today. Like we said, it takes a village, you guys, to make everything possible. But we're so happy for everyone's efforts to, of course, promote OPM, especially to all of our artists present here today, like Troy, Chessa, Jake Zaires, All for One, Lauren, Skylar, and Ada. Thank you so much. And Jonah as well. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. And before we leave, I just want to tell the press, I just want to say thank you all for coming today. I still feel kilig and the same way I did when I did Kaibigan. So it's really surreal and an honor to share my renditions with all of you guys. I hope this makes you proud. I hope that it brings you guys some hope and some laughter and maybe some happy tears during this pandemic. And I'm just so proud of what we're doing, and I'm just so thankful to all the artists that are and all the musicians and the creatives and to Star Music and Luz Women Entertainment. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much, and mabuhay pong OPM. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Once again, thank you to everyone who joined us, our media friends from all over the world. Thank you for joining us. Troy, Chessa, Jake Zaires, all the guys from All for One, Lauren, Jonah, Skylar, and Ada. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We hope you all have a great night and a great day ahead of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
everyone. God bless you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.